We'd like to invite you to watch the English Chinese news on the essential television channel of Đồng Nai Province. Continuing the program of the 9th session, the 15th National Assembly, the National Assembly listened to the Standing Committee member of the National Assembly Lê Quang Huy presenting the report on explanation, acceptance, and revision of the draft law on chemicals amended. Delegates discussed in the hall about some contents with different opinions of the draft law on chemicals amended. Commenting on the law on chemicals amended, Delegate Trần Thị Khánh Thu, Thái Bình delegation, said that although the law on chemicals 2007 amended and supplemented in 2018 and Decree number 113/2017 of the government have stipulated at the purchase and sale of cyanide must have a control certificate. The law does not stipulate specific conditions for individuals and organizations to purchase and use this substance. This leads to the widespread purchase and sale of cyanide in the market. In fact, recently there have been many tragic cases related to chemical poisoning. Delegate Nguyễn Thị Lan Anh, Lào Cai delegation, said that it is necessary to clearly define prohibited acts and specific sanctions for acts of false advertising, causing misunderstanding about the nature and uses of chemicals. In addition, it is necessary to control online advertising through celebrities and through social networks, but there is a lack of clear sanctions. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính signed and issued document number 500 on the division of authority to handle administrative procedures of district-level authorities. The Prime Minister requests the ministries and ministerial-level agencies to complete the review of 346 administrative procedures under the jurisdiction of district-level authorities, proactively issue legal documents within their authority to implement the reduction and demarcation of the jurisdiction of district-level authorities to handle administrative procedures, to be completed before June 10, 2025, for People's Committees of provinces and centrally run cities, announcing, publicizing, and organizing the implementation of administrative procedures in the province or city in accordance with the provisions of Resolution number 190, dated February 19, 2025, of the National Assembly on handling a number of issues related to the arrangement of the state apparatus, the direction of the Prime Minister in Official Dispatch number 219 on the implementation of administrative procedures to serve people and businesses when arranging and streamlining the apparatus, and legal provisions on the control of administrative procedures. Đồng Nai Provincial People's Committee issued decision number 1203 on promulgating the list of amended, supplemented, and abolished administrative procedures under the authority of the Department of Home Affairs. Specifically, the revised and supplemented administrative procedures include 8 administrative procedures in the field of labor and wages, 5 administrative procedures in the field of overseas labor management, 9 administrative procedures in the field of labor safety and hygiene, 26 administrative procedures in the field of employment, 28 administrative procedures in the field of social insurance, 36 administrative procedures in the field of meritorious people. In addition, 21 administrative procedures in the field of emulation and rewards, 15 administrative procedures in the field of organization and payroll, 2 administrative procedures in the field of labor and wages, 2 administrative procedures in the field of local government are abolished. The Provincial Department of Home Affairs is the focal agency to assist the Provincial People's Committee in implementing unified state management of apparatus organization, cadres, civil servants, administrative reform, and related social fields. A working delegation of the District Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, and Vietnam Land Front Committee of Định Quán District, led by District Party Secretary Nguyễn Cao Cường, recently visited and congratulated religious establishments, dignitaries, and outstanding Buddhist monks and nuns in the district. The delegation visited and congratulated religious establishments including Pháp Quang Pagoda in Phú Ngọc Commune, Ngọc Vân Monastery, Ngọc Hiệp Monastery, Tha Hao Pagoda in Định Quán Town, and Phước Quang Pagoda in Gia Khánh Commune. At the places they visited, the district leaders wished the dignitaries, monks, nuns, and Buddhists a peaceful and happy Vesak Day. At the same time, they acknowledged the contributions of Buddhist organizations, dignitaries, monks, nuns, and Buddhists to the development of the district in the past time. The district leaders hoped that the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha would continue to closely coordinate with agencies, sectors, and localities in Buddhist activities, guiding Buddhists to live a good life and good religion, building a great national unity bloc. Dom Nai is implementing the third measles vaccination campaign in 2025 for children aged 6 months to under 9 months and 11 to 15 years old in the area. In addition to vaccination points at health stations, localities also organize mobile vaccination points at schools, recorded in Hoa City. Tam Hiệp World Health Station Binh Hoa City has just coordinated with Tam Hiệp Secondary School to organize measles vaccination for children aged 11 to 15 years old at school. When we organize campaigns like this, we will probably know in advance which children have been vaccinated or not. Secondly, we also propagate to children about the epidemic in schools. Implementing the third measles vaccination campaign in 2025, health stations coordinated with 14 secondary schools in the area to organize vaccination points at schools to vaccinate children aged 11 to 15 years old. The first desk is for reception, the second desk is for clinical examination, the third desk is for vaccination, and the fourth desk is for post-vaccination monitoring. The process is no different from that at the health station. We must follow it to ensure the safety of the children. In the third measles vaccination campaign in 2025, the whole province will inject 9,500 doses of measles-containing vaccine allocated by the Ministry of Health. Proposed Cát National Park to promote digital transformation application in forest management and protection. That was the direction of Vice Chairwoman of Đồng Nai Provincial People's Committee Nguyễn Thị Hoàng during the working session with Cát National Park. Cát National Park has a total area of nearly 71,200 hectares. It's one of the two important ecological conservation areas in the world, and is one of the 3 endemic bird areas of Vietnam. This place has 3 important titles such as World Biosphere Reserve in 2001, 2011, Wetland for Special International Importance under the Ramsar Convention in 2005. The park is considered a unit that applies forest protection technologies very well, which many units in the country could come to learn from. In the first 4 months of 2025, the unit promptly prevented and handled 23 cases, 28 parties, 18% of cases, and 33% of parties compared to the same period in 2024. The park has carried out forest protection work. When there are directive documents, we will pay attention to implementing them. I propose that in the coming term, digital transformation in forest management and protection must be promoted. The Vice Chairwoman requests the departments, branches, and forest owners to continue promoting the achieved results and paste on the proposed plans and options to perform water tasks in the coming term.